Dear Wild Hunter friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to field test on hunting here in Tuscany and in South Africa a very special lever action rifle, the brand new Pedersoli Guidemaster X. This is the new version of the Guidemaster. They differ for very little details, but very important. The stock and a little bit on the finish. But let's watch these very important photographs of the old version and the new version, and then we will be back very soon in studio because I want to talk to you a little bit about this new version of the Pedersoli Boar Guidemaster Extra. Okay, the main difference between the old model and the new Guidemaster X or Extra is the stock. The first model had a wood stock with a camouflage finish. It was really beautiful, and to tell you the truth, is my personal most preferred. That stock, it was really beautiful. But this new stock is in tech polymer, has a different color, as you can see, a different shape, and the color in this case is green with some black flashes, is more technological and also is more durable, and also more affordable, because the price now of the Guidemaster X compared with the first model is cheaper, due to the fact that even if this is a more technological advanced stock, it's cheaper. So, and also it has an adjustable cheek piece, which is adjustable not only in the vertical side but also in the lateral side. Why? Because this is a very special feature of all the Boar Busters 8671 model by Pedersoli. On the left side is possible to mount a special base made by Alessandro Contessa. Is a Picatinny, especially made for this model rail, so you with which you can use conventional high relief scopes. So you need to adjust the cheek piece not only in the vertical side but also in the lateral side. This is a more technological stock, and the boot pad is also technological. It has a special cell which absorb the 45-70 caliber ammo, even the custom ones, the very high energy ones, in a very useful manner. Okay, so for what it concerns the grip, it is also very technological, because even if you have some heavy duty gloves, the grip control on the hands is perfect. It has been made especially for Alaska weathers or African weather conditions. So this stock is more technological and is cheaper. Another little aesthetical difference between this new model and the older one is that, as you can see, it has a matte finish, and it's very matte, because the other one was a little bit more glossy. It was not glossy, but it was a little bit more glossy than this matte finish. And this is a real matte finish, and for me is better because far better, because normally the gloss finish, especially at close distances, are visible to dangerous games, so it's better to do not reflect the light too much, and this feature is not only aesthetical, but anyway, more or less the two models vary very little, finishes and stock, but for all the other features exactly the same. Okay, now let's come to the pure numbers. Okay, this is a rifle, okay, with a 19 inches barrel, which is now the standard. I mean, an average standard in 45-70 government chambered lever action, because most of the hunters now are preferring 16.5 barrels, which for me is a nonsense with a 45-70 calibers, or even more with a 444 Marlin or a 450 Marlin. They are just too short. 19 inches barrel is perfect for most of the situations, but obviously if you want more energy, more penetration, and it's better to choose a 21 or a 24 inches barrel. But in this case it's okay. It's very accurate. Why? Mostly because the PMG special made barrel by Davide Pedersoli is very well made. It has 6 grooves. The twist rate is 1:18, so you can use all the high energy custom made ammo on the market, and even the standard commercial ammunition, like for example this Ornady Lever Evolution 325 FTX ammunition. So 118 with a special made barrel means accuracy and high performance. You will see at the shooting range and on hunting what I'm talking about. So this barrel is, as I told you, 16 inches, and it's traded on the muzzle in order to allow you to use muzzle brakes if you desire, or silencer where your local law allows you. The tubular magazine is for 5 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, so enough ammunition for whatever use, for big game or deer hunting or wild pigs. Okay, the total length is just 36.5 inches, so less than 1 meter, just 95 centimeters, so it's well balanced due to a very special ergonomy. Pedersoli did a great job on that. It's 95 centimeters, or just almost 37 inches with a standard boot pad length, total length, so it's very maneuverable and it's very fast on the acquisition of the target, and it's very light for the category of big game lever action rifle. It's just 7.7 pound total weight in this standard configuration, obviously. So it is quite light for the category of a big game lever action rifle. I strongly appreciated. So the numbers told us that is portable even with long walks in the snow or in the Kalahari Desert. You can comfortably go with this rifle. You have enough ammunition inside to confront with a buffalo or lions, whatever you desire. So it's a big game machine. Okay, let me show you some other photographs, and then we will come back for other special features. One of the most interesting features of this lever action big game rifle by Pedersoli is that I can consider it one of the very few lever action rifle on the market today that has so many options of target acquisition systems that I have never seen in other rifles, especially on lever action rifles, which are classic and not they don't have a wide plethora of options. Okay, previously I told you about the possibility to have a lateral special made lateral Picatinny base rail for conventional scope, but the standard configuration of this Guidemaster X is, as you can see here, there is a Contessa special made Picatinny rail for long eye relief scopes or red dots, okay, especially with the fixed rings or fixed devices, or for quick release detachable mounts. In this special made Picatinny rail, as you can see, there is an integrated rear sight with two green fiber optics dots, and this is fully adjustable on windage and elevation. Then we have a front sight made with red fiber optics, which is interchangeable, so you can change the height of of this special front sight. But it is not all, because if you want, there is another option, which is a ghost ring that you can apply. It is an optional, obviously, but you can buy it for a few bucks from Pedersoli. Is a ghost ring that you can mount directly here, okay, in the upper part of the receiver. So, of the bolt, which is a receiver in this model, okay, in the 8671. So, now I want to show you one picture of this ghost ring, because it's very interesting. Let's see together. So, as you can see, you can you have at least 4 different options. And this is very interesting, because depending upon which kind of hunting you are going to do, big game or long range, short range, medium range, you are always dead on, okay? And this is something very, very important. Another nice feature and very useful is the oversized lever action here, the lever which allows you to use the gloves, light, medium or very tough gloves for using the rifle, for example, in very cold weather. I normally use gloves even in Africa because I feel more comfortable with my both hands, the one that moves the lever and the other one that has the grip on the forehand of the rifle, because even in Africa, even it's hot and humid, but you frequently lose your grip to the rifle for the sweat. You sweat a lot there. So this kind of oversized loop is very useful, and is very useful, this grip patch on the forehand. Let's talk a little bit about the configuration of my hunting field test. First, I will use it, my Guidemaster X, on wild boar on drive here in Tuscany, Italy, with the standard configuration. So with the Alessandro Contessa Picatinny standard rail with the integrated rear sight. So I will use it in this configuration. Then when I will go in South Africa and Botswana for my safari, I will use it for culling buffalo cow and also a couple of wild beasts. I will use this long eye relief scope. It's a classic Weaver scope, 3 to 8 times 32 millimeter. It has a special quick detachable mount by Alessandro Contessa, which is very reliable, and I will use it for the first or the second shot, but just in case if I have to manage a charge of the buffalo, or if I have to dispatch the animal, I can take it out very quickly and I can use the open sights, okay? So this is the configuration. For what it concerns the ammunition, I will try to use the same ammunition, which is very reliable. It's the Hornady Lever Evolution 325 grains FTX, which is a very reliable ammunition, very accurate. I have already tested it in Africa for culling buffalo cows, and I have already used it here in Italy for wild boar. So it's a fantastic ammunition, and I will use it for both experiences in Italy and in Africa. Okay, no more talking now. Let's go to the shooting range for zeroing the open sights and my scope, and then we will go hunting together in Tuscany for wild boar on drive, and then in Africa for buffalo and wild beast. Okay guys, the first step after having zeroed my open sights for the wild boar hunting experience with this Pedersoli Guidemaster X, it's time now to pre-zero my scope with this quick detachable mounts by Alessandro Contessa. The first thing to do is to have a shot at 25 meters just to verify where the impact of the bullet is, and then we will pass up at 60 meters for a more comfortable zeroing operation. Then the definitive operation of the zeroing will be made in South Africa. Okay, let's go. Cuffie, Okay. Let's see where the bullet is. Okay, I aim it here, but as you can see, the shot impact is very low and on the left side. So now we have to make a correction, and then we will go again at 60 meters. Questa è partita bene, eh? The second shot, it was quite good for what it concern the height. So, but for the windage, I'm a little bit too on the right now. So we made some adjustment, and then now I'm going to shoot a third shot and see if we are inside the bullseye. Okay, the height is perfect, but I'm still on the right, so I will move it a little bit and I will be okay. So, first shot, second, third, fourth, and then fifth and sixth. These three shots were made with another carbine and with another caliber. It's a 44 Remington Magnum. So, I'm pretty satisfied. For pre-zeroing, I'm okay. At 60 meters like this, 50 meters for the open sight, 60 meters for the scope. I will hold at least 1.5 inches high at 50 meters, and then when I will be there in South Africa, I will make a shot at 100 meters just to know the ballistic curve of my lever evolution. Normally, I prefer to zero my scope 1.5 inches, 2 inches high at 50 meters, because normally it's very difficult to shoot at a cow buffalo at more than 75 meters. And I do not suggest to go on shots at 100 meters with a 45-70. Okay? Anyway, the lot of the ammunition that I will buy in South Africa will be different than this, so the zeroing operation will be made both for the scope and in the open sight, but at least we are more or less in the spot. Dear Wild Hunters friends, welcome the first drive with my Pedersoli in 45-70 government caliber. The first drive is always a special one for me, especially when I'm on drive hunting for wild boar, because you have a lot of expectation, you have a new model, in this case a new version of the Boar Buster 8671 by Pedersoli, a replica of the old Browning 1886. I'm very excited because when I go hunting on drive with the open sights, it's always a real game. Obviously, I'm just preparing myself with the wild boar on drive hunting. I'm preparing myself for a South African safari next March for buffalo and other games. So I need to take a lot of confidence with this new lever action rifle, and I think that going hunting on drive for wild boar is a good sport to prepare myself to be very accurate, deadly accurate for buffalo. Okay, let's start. My post is open. I am on a field. In front of me there is a little canyon from where we expected to move the wild boars. The average shooting range here is between 50 and 90 meters. It's a good challenge with open sights, but this Game Master by Pedersoli has a very good set of open sights by LPA, so I'm very confident about this. have found their tracks. And tonight some wolves have moved them, and now they are in this side. So here is a little bit thicker, and the average shooting range is between 10 and 35 meters. So exactly what I prefer with these open sights. Okay, let's see what's happened. Okay guys, the wild boar came from my right side. I couldn't, there were no possibilities to shoot for me because there was my companion, my buddy, on my right. So the animal decided not to escape, but to go back inside. I had the opportunity to give him a shot, and what you have seen during the video clip is the animal falling down, yeah, just from there to here. Fantastic first drive with my Pedersoli Guidemaster in 45-7. I'm very satisfied. Then let's continue the test. As you have seen in the video clip, it was a great shot, great experience. I'm very happy about this test with the Pedersoli Guidemaster. So let's continue the test. Second drive with my Pedersoli Guidemaster 4570. It's a very difficult post because it's very thick. There is no leaves on the trees, but I can see up to 40 meters maximum. But it will be very, very difficult to shoot here because normally this kind of drive, the animals, the wild boar, when they are at this level, they run very fast. They have the dogs on their heels, so it will be a very difficult task. But anyway, I will try to do my best. No, no, è andato via, gli ho tirato io dietro, era già passato, gli ho tirato una botta per vedere se lo pigliavo, ma è passato vicino ai ciucchi. I gave a shot to a very big wild boar. I just seen it for a glimpse of my eyes and I get a shot. I was confident of the shot and then I found the blood here. It's a good blood because it's a blood with a lot of bubbles and it's pinky. So I think that it shouldn't be very, very far from here. There is a lot of blood. Now I have to follow it. Let me follow it. Adesso lo cerchiamo. Eccolo qua. I think it's yes. It shouldn't be very far from here. I can hear some voices of my hunting companions. Posso sentire le voci degli amici, secondo me l'hanno trovato di sopra. Ecco qua, per tanto sangue. As you can see, a lot of blood here. Eccolo qua. Ecco, l'hanno trovato i miei amici. Fantastico. Oh. No, giù, si porta alla strada. Sì, vengono con la macchina qui. You can see? Okay. Here it is. There's a lot of blood here. Qui ha cercato di salire ma non ce l'ha fatta. Poi eccolo qua. Eccolo lì. Fantastico. Qui si è incartato un po'. Un bell'animale, sarà un'ottantina di chili. I think it's 160. Big male. Wow. Good teeth. Wow. Fantastico. 45-70 micidiale. So we have found a good group of a herd of wild boar, and they came out from a very thick bush, 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. And then my friend at the post at my right killed the 2, and then he has to find out some blood, and he made 20 meters down. So he just, I didn't know where he was exactly. So when I have seen the boar coming from his post, I didn't want to shoot. It was too dangerous. So I waited him to run out of the drive. There was a very nice and clean road, dirty road. He jumped just, it was 2 meters wide. He jumped, and then at that point I fired. I didn't see any reaction because it's very thick here. So I said, okay, I will, at the end of the drive, I will go and check what's happened. At the first attempt, I didn't find any blood, but I was looking just 3 meters below. So I changed my position and find blood, and just 30-35 yards. I found this 160, 170 big male wild boar with nice teeth. Very good. I'm very satisfied for this gun is fantastic, really fantastic.